Ma Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali, Durge Kali, Kali, Durge Kali, Ma Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali, Durge Kali, Kali, Durge Kali, Ma Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali Ma, Durge Ma, Kali, Durge Kali, Kali. Get ready to open your wings. Durge Kali, Ma. The new filaments of these precious wings, hard-earned, dry with the first touch of air, and we are transmuted into our next purpose. Ma. During the demo, I used 2 different movements at the end of the second section. So we will have turned right and come into this expanded form and come down into this ugly position. And the left turn can happen here, or the alternative is to just feel how stuck you are and lift these feet up during those steps and not turn. And both of them can happen at the same time. Dancers can choose what works for their bodies and works during the cycle of the dance wherever they are. So this is called Metamorphosis and its unusual chords. Notice that the first section initially will last for a very, very long time. But initially the leader will be attuning the group, and so you've got to watch for when the leader calls to turn. So you don't need to do these extra notes that bring in the melody, but they're easy easy to do. This one is by adding the second string on the first fret. And we could just be holding this B minor, and of course, if you've got strong hands and grew up playing the guitar, like I didn't and don't, you could be doing a whole bar here, but all you need to do is the four high strings. So there's a B minor. And if you lift up that finger, that pointer, then you get the melody. Section when it's time to turn. So this is good to be really aware of what the dance leaders having the dancers do. So this is an E minor 9. All you do is add the pinky on the second fret, first string. And that's the melody note, which gives it its unusual flavor. Just your regular C, and then you can just wait. Durga, to C major 7, but instead of waiting for that third chord, the B minor, we can do. And then we can start building that B minor chord, which brings in the melody notes. We put these two fingers down on the fourth fret to get the first melody note that's leading into the third bar. We add the middle finger and then the pointer on the second fret to get that other note that's when we arrive at the beginning of that Lee. So it's, let's see. Dur, there's dur. That's the full B minor again, but it took a while to get there. There's 2/8 notes before that you start building that chord. On the second time, you're doing this A minor 7, and then you release this, which gives us the fourth of the scale, which happens to be the note Ma. That's the Ma that leads us in and helps us pick up our foot to start moving again. And then back to this. Like this. If you don't like this, you got to just lift like this. So if you can do that, you can play the fuller chord. There's that pinky on the first string. Just a C chord. Now building. On the fourth fret, 2 strings, the 2 middle strings. Middle finger, pointer. fingers down. This is then building. E minor 7 and release. Wrong. Major 7 chord that last time. These things happen. I want to encourage guitarists to be able to make mistakes. It's more important to watch your leader. So the very end of the Kali, normally we're just doing this. Going into the beginning, but we let it hang there if it's the last time, and then we go to that G major 7, and you can do it with just 4 strings. It doesn't require anything fancy. And if you do that with 4 strings using just this first finger, later you could decide to try to add these 2. And sometimes I do it this way. So just as we built the B minor chord before, you can build this one, but really you only need the 4 strings.